I got it done, but I made some ants really, really, really angry. Okay, I have a plan now. Finn! Dude! Stop! Good Lord. He is all freaking boy. Okay, the plan is to get these beauties out where they belong. I cannot see a freaking thing because it is time. They have been sitting here way too long, and I've got to transplant a rose from 2 rose bushes from the front yard to the back because here in a few weeks we're having a lot of work done on the front yard because it's a hot freaking mess. All my neighbors probably think we're just white trash. It's perfectly fine. The front yard looks like crap. So does the porch. Everything's everywhere. And I kind of know what's going where. Kinda. Yeah, a smart woman would just move the whole freaking bag. Okay, this is a Joseph's coat. That is a climbing rose. This is also a Joseph's coat. So I got 2 each of the heirloom roses. This is an heirloom rose, and I can't see the tag through all the things. This one is an Eden, is all it says. I will have to look that up when we get in. This is an arbor rose, and it's called Quicksilver. If this works, it's going to be so pretty. All right, let's get these guys out, and these are Blue Moon. They're both Blue Moon because I really like the silvery bluish color. All right, we are at the front of the fence row closest to the house, and I have all the roses set out to where they're going to go, and it's roughly every other. And I had to stop short because I didn't know our pond got that high, or this might have been moved back a little bit, but that's all right. I would love to put clematis at the very end over there, and I'm going to spin you around. You might want to close your eyes real quick. And clematis at the end over there. I love clematis. I have managed to kill it multiple times, but I am willing to try one more time for this behind the pond area. And for all of the dirt everywhere else, I'm going to try to stick in a lot of anise and then some peppermint to keep the mosquito haven to a minimum. Because there ain't nothing we can do about this pond. It's here. And we'll figure out how to get it naturally clean. Just a lot of mud and a lot of rain. Whew.
While we're speeding through this, and no, I do not fall in the pond. Luckily, it came close a few times. What what color clematis would you all suggest with the 3 climbing roses that I showed you previously in this video? Please leave it down in the comments. I am back and forth. I'm not even sure. I don't know much about clematis. I do know I want another climbing flower on this fence for the very end, and I could use a ton of help deciding what those need to be. So if you have any suggestions, please, please, please leave them in the comments below, and I would be extremely happy. That would be fabulous. Thank you. All right, on to digging holes. Yes, there were a lot of holes. It was oddly easier than I thought it would be. I thought I would hit a lot of roots, but every time I talk about Greg, our excavation guy, dude is awesome at his job. He is fabulous. And if anybody lives near me in southern Indiana, I would be happy to give out his information and I have his permission to do so. He does an amazing job at getting things cleared out and cleaned up. Again, the only reason we really had to take out all the trees and everything back here is that they were all choked out by poison ivy. And nobody likes poison ivy. It sucks. We all just know that. Oh, look at my husband going back to get me the dirt. That was in the wrong location. All right. If you've made it this far in the video and you have other flower loving friends or garden loving friends, I would really love if you could share this with them or subscribe, and we'll get on to the rest of the planting. It's nope, still don't fall in the pond. Sorry to disappoint. I stayed dry.
They're not happy with me at all. And they're super tiny, and there are millions of them. But we're going to walk through and see if we can not fall in the pond to see where everything is. And yes, the big chunks of dirt I left are the ones covered in ants. I'm going to flip you around. All right. If I can even get this in frame because I'm completely blind. We have all of our babies. That's where the ants did not like me. They are still going everywhere. They are not happy. I tried to leave any of the violets I found. We're going to see what happens to that little branch that looks like he's dying. That was a bee, almost in my mouth. And then our super healthy one right there. All right. Rose fence planted. Okay, I got one square cut. And it is time to plant more rose bushes before I go dig up rose bushes. So many rides really like roses. My husband is in the back, or finding a shovel to go back in the back to start getting the holes dug so we can move the apple trees from the front yard to the backyard. We shall see how this goes. So I just gotta move all the rock that's here and find the bottom. There's a chicken doing some things.
The part I was confused about here is that when I go to actually put the roses in the ground, there is no dirt in the pot. It's just a whole bunch of these shavings. And that was just very odd to me. And there were so many shavings that it filled up the entire hole. So I am not sure if this is normal, but I got my roses. These roses, they are the Quicksilver from Tractor Supply because I walked in the door and they put the roses at the front door, and then obviously I grabbed the roses because I think they're pretty. They know how to make me spend money. Tractor Supply is worse than Target.
We're going to ignore that the front yard's in utter disrepair because Greg, our excavation guy, is coming in June and the entire front yard is getting an overhaul. So, with that in mind, we've got to move some plants because we don't want Greg to take them out. Because his job is to come in and take a whole bunch of crap out. So, we're saving this rose bush, and then there's a little one right there. I do need to get up all the marshmallow root. And then I'm going to try to save the hollyhocks as well. If this snake root behind me will stop creeping me out. We had 3, but this one obviously did not survive. I don't know what happened. It had beautiful blooms last year. The little one never did actually bloom last year, but I think something kept eating it. This one had gorgeous blooms, and it's actually spread off behind it. So I'm going to try to get the whole dang without killing it because these are heirloom roses, so it's not like I went to Big Lots and picked these up. I will be fairly upset with myself if I kill them. This is why I like this shovel, because it's picking up the whole thing. That's the whole thing? Yeah, that's the whole plan. Okay, so we got her. Okay. Time to go get these babies in their new homes.
Time to put the babies in their new homes. We're going to dig the holes and put them in. I am happy to report they have survived the transplant and they are doing fabulous right now. Thank you guys for making it all the way through the video. I really do appreciate it. If you could like, subscribe, share, that would be fabulous. I hope you have the most amazing and magical week, y'all. Bye.